Yeah, I mean, it's funny. We all have those. Everybody seems to have their one episode where people are constantly saying, "Hey, man, I love it when you da 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 da." I think probably the thing I get the most is I love it when you were addicted to crack. That's probably the one that people
Yeah.
shout at me the most. That next to Dayman and Nightman, which people seem to really latch onto. I think with Charlie, it's probably Dayman, Nightman, and Wild Card, bitches. But yeah, everybody's got their thing. Caitlin's always here, and we'll eat your babies, bitch.
Yeah.
So it's different for everybody. I mean, I think, yeah, that's it.
How do your family members respond to like the crack episode?
They've got a pretty. I have a fairly, religious, conservative family, so I was a little freaked out at
Yeah.
first at putting out such a risque, taboo show. But I was like, look, this is the kind of shit that I find funny,
Yeah.
and this is the kind of stuff I to me, this isn't. To me, this is. It's. I don't think we're not changing the world and we're not doing anything like that. But we're also. I don't think this is just a crash show to shock and surprise people. We never set out to just do something gross or shock people or anything like that on the show. I like to think I like to think that the show is intelligent and that it's smart and that structurally, I think, we're telling a good story and a valid story, and we get away with a lot of crazy, insane stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a certain amorality, I guess, to our characters, or at least shifting ethics and morals. So that kind of thing definitely, when you're showing your parents for the first
Yeah.
time, it's a little weird. But I think that they definitely appreciate what it is that we're doing, and they see the message behind it, or that we're not just being crass for the sake of being crass. So they have an appreciation for what we're going for. Although I don't think they would watch it if I wasn't. I know they wouldn't.
Do you read the media reports about how edgy the show is, and do you ever feel like based on that you need to push things a little further?
No, never,
Okay.
never. That's a very fair question to ask. We get asked that a lot, actually. I never once. We've never stepped into the writers' room to create a new season of the show and thought or said, "All right, guys, last year we did this. This year we got to push it even
Yeah.
further. We got to top ourselves." We're never about that. If anything, honestly, we've had conversations that are the opposite direction, where we're like, "Guys, we pushed it really far last year. Let's
Yeah.
go back to the basics. Let's